So we all know that Rockstar likes to reuse certain elements from its previous games, even if they're from a different franchise. And that's why I think that in some ways, looking at Red Dead Redemption 2 will give us a better idea of what GTA 6 will look like rather than GTA 5, simply because Red Dead Redemption 2 is Rockstar's most recent title. And there are several elements from Red Dead Redemption 2 which I think will be incorporated into GTA 6. I think we might be able to store weapons in the boot of our car, just like we can store them in the horse's saddle in Red Dead Redemption 2. I also think there will be part of the story that takes place outside of the normal map. We obviously had North Yankton in GTA 5, but in Red Dead Redemption 2 we had Guarma, which came much later on in the game and had a bit more to it. And one thing I think will be incorporated into GTA 6 from Red Dead Redemption 2 is the camping system. Hear me out. In previous GTA games, the main character had a safe house or multiple safe houses throughout the map. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan and his gang travel around and set up camp around the map. And I think we will get something similar in GTA 6, but instead of camps, they will be motels. In the GTA 6 trailer, we see one shot where Jason and Lucia were on a bed in a motel, and in the leaks from a couple of years ago, we see some footage of them in what looks like that same motel room, and it even shows Jason walking around in the room and outside of the room. There's also footage in the leaks of Jason and a couple of other characters. One is a guy called Wyman, who looks to be some kind of conspiracy theorist, and they are by a swimming pool in what looks like a caravan park or trailer park or motel type situation. Obviously that could be where this Wyman character lives, but could also suggest that that's where Jason or Jason and Lucia are staying. And I think it would make a lot of sense having Jason and Lucia base themselves out of motel rooms. Considering the game has this general vibe of Bonnie and Clyde, so we would kind of expect them to travel around the map maybe, carrying out these robberies, probably going from town to town and staying in motels wherever they go. Especially considering we're expecting a really big map, this would be an interesting way to explore it. And if GTA 6 follows the likes of Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4 and so on, and you have to unlock different parts of the map as the story goes on, then this would also make sense, I think. Although it's unclear how that would work with the ankle tag that we see that Lucia has at some point in the story, possibly more towards the beginning, potentially restricting her movement around the map. But then maybe at some point in the story when they have enough money after enough robberies, Lucia and Jason can buy properties. And it will be interesting to see whether they will buy properties together or separately, considering we expect them to have some sort of falling out at some point in the story. It'll also be interesting to see what properties they can buy. Maybe they start off small with a small apartment, and then they can buy mansions and penthouses and maybe even businesses like we could in GTA 5. So let me know what you think and what properties or businesses you'd like to be able to buy in GTA 6.